safety bus! Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
Who broke my window? Early one morning, the telephone at the police station rang.
Hello, this is Sheriff Labrador.
Oh, Sheriff Labrador, you must arrest Mr. Crow.
Mrs. Flamingo's furious voice came from the other end of the line.
Mrs. Flamingo, why should we arrest Mr.Cow out of the blue?
I was driving on the freeway just now. Suddenly, an object flew towards me. Smash! Oh! It shattered my windshield. Oh! The shattered glass even flew onto my wig and damaged it.
What? Somebody broke your windshield. I'll be right there.
Sheriff Labrador quickly drove to the freeway. When he arrived at the entrance of the freeway, he noticed empty snack wrappers and banana peels scattered on the ground.
This is strange. Why is there so much trash on the road? I've got to get the sanitation workers to clean this up quickly.
Sheriff Labrador called the sanitation workers and told them to clean up the trash. He arrived at the crime scene to find Mrs. Flamingo with her car parked at the side of the road. Besides shattered glass on the ground, there was also a big watermelon rind. Mrs. Flamingo's bald head glistened in the sunlight.
Sheriff Labrador, you're here at last. Look at my wig. This is the most fashionable rainbow wig. I had a hard time finding it. Now it's covered with shattered glass. How can I wear it again? That Mr. Crow! I won't let him off.
Mrs. Flamingo rolled up her sleeves, looking like she was about to go fight Mr. Crow. Sheriff Labrador quickly held her back.
Oh, Mrs. Flamingo, calm down. What makes you think Mr. Crow is the culprit?
Oh, who else could it be? He's broken my window before. My guess is he's jealous of my rainbow wig and wants to damage it.
Looks like I'll be having a talk with Mr. Crow.
Sheriff Labrador made a call to Mr. Crow.
Oh, hello. Oh, Sheriff Labrador. What's the matter? Oh, call.
Hi, Mr. Crow, where are you now?
I'm in the hospital. Oh.
Mr. Crow hadn't even finished talking when, from beside the sheriff, Mrs. Flamingo started shouting with rage.
You're lying. You just shattered my windshield.
Oh, Mrs. Flamingo, I'm in the hospital because I broke your car window. Last week, I kicked a metal bucket by mistake when I was playing soccer. The metal bucket shattered your glass window. My leg was fractured, too. I'm still in the hospital. Car.
You're lying. You shattered my windshield again just now.
Huh? I couldn't have done that. I've already suffered enough for kicking a metal bucket once before. I wouldn't do it a second time. And I really am in the hospital right now. If you don't believe me, I'll turn on the video. The doctors and nurses can vouch for me.
Mr. Crow turned on the video on his phone. They saw him lying on the bed with one of his legs thickly bandaged.
Looks like the culprit is not Mr. Crow. Who could it be then?
Sheriff Labrador frowned. He stared at the shattered glass window. The sanitation workers had arrived by this time. Sheriff Labrador looked at the trash in their hands, and his dark, round eyes lit up.
Yes! Mrs. Flamingo's windshield was shattered by a watermelon rind. I saw some snack wrappers and banana peels on the road just now. There aren't any pedestrians on the highway, only vehicles. Looks like someone must have tossed things out of the window of their car.
On the highway, Porcupine was eating a slice of watermelon while he was driving. After he finished eating, he threw the rind out the window.
This watermelon is delicious. Why is Sheriff Labrador in front of me?
Stop! Porcupine! You tossed trash out the car window, affecting other safety. Come to the police station with me.
What? I'm eating watermelon, and this only affects the safety of the watermelon. Whose safety am I affecting besides the fruits? I'm not going to the police station.
Porcupine quickly turned his steering wheel, trying to go back the way he came. But once the car turned, one of the tires ran over the watermelon rind he had thrown out earlier, and the car skidded. The moving car flipped over. Porcupine was flung out and landed with his bottom right in the watermelon rind. It hurt so bad he jumped up.
Oh dear, it really hurts. Oh, my backside, ow, ow, ow.
Now you know whose safety you threaten when you throw things out your window. Mrs. Flamingo's windshield was shattered by what you tossed out your window. Now follow me to the police station for a lesson on safety. Mini episode on safety. Woof!
These snacks are so delicious! Mom says I must keep the inside of the car clean, so I'll toss the trash outside.
Wait! Sheriff Labrador said that we shouldn't throw things out the window of the car. They may hurt others. Let's wait and look for a trash can later to throw away our trash.
That's right! Sheriff Labrador's Safety Talk. Throwing things out of the window of a car can threaten others' safety. Trash can fly onto the vehicles behind us and block the view of the driver. What's more, it can even break the glass of moving vehicles. It's very dangerous, so never toss things out the window of your vehicle.